Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to a brand new Patreon announcement video that I have for you guys, where I'll be talking to you guys about why I decided to make a Patreon, what each of the tiers have in store for you guys in terms of perks and benefits. Some of those perks tie in with Discord, so that video should be dropping today as well, so you can watch that and then they kind of mix in with each other. And also, I'll be bringing up any other ways that you guys can show your support for the channel in case Patreon isn't exactly your thing. Now, a bit of a disclaimer, this video is going to be pretty lengthy because there's a lot of content that I want to go over, that I want to explain to you guys in depth so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'll have timestamps right over here so you can skip straight to whatever part you came here for. Whether it's the perks, whether it's the other ways of showing your support, you can skip straight to it. Right over here are the timestamps, and also in the description I think I'll have the timestamps. Now, this has all been a long time coming for me, Patreon especially, because me and Patreon go way back. I started this page way back when I had like 700 subscribers, I think, because someone brought up the idea of me starting a Patreon, so I was like, sure, why not? So I started it up, and the reason why it's taken me up until now, when I have 2,500 subscribers, is because I've been trying to get it perfect. I've never done anything like this before. So when it comes to the perks, I wanted to make sure they were fair for the price that they came out. I wanted to make sure you guys felt rewarded for the perks that you get, and I wanted to make sure that everything was balanced, because I don't know if this Patreon is gonna blow up like crazy or is it gonna do terribly. So I didn't want to start with like a million different tiers. I just wanted 3 simple tiers: $2, $5, $10, and we'll be going over those perks in each of those tiers right now. So for our first tier, we have the Cloud Connoisseurs, which you can join for $2, and the perks for this tier are going to be, we have the Connoisseur Discord role. So basically, if you join the CloudyCrow Discord server that I've made, that one has also been in the works for a while, then you'll get the title of Connoisseur, which doesn't do anything per se. You're not going to be able to Thanos snap someone out of the server or anything crazy like that, but it's a cool badge that you can wear in order to show your support for the CloudyCrow. But as you go further up through the tiers, then your Discord role will actually start to do cool little benefits, but I thought just a badge to start off with would be pretty nice. The next thing we have are Patreon exclusive polls. Now this is where things get really interesting. I know it just sounds pretty simple. You know what? So what? It's a poll. But these polls are especially important because they tie into viewer suggested anime. Now I know there's a lot of you guys out there that have anime that you want me to react to, whether because it's fire, because it's super emotional and you want to see me tear up or something. There's a lot of you guys that have suggested a lot of anime. So I'm going to change it up a bit. The way I'm going to do it from here on out is this way. So I'm going to make a video saying, hey guys, let me know what anime you want me to check out. And then you guys go into the comment section and you list all of the anime. You also, in the comment section, will be voting, and the ways you can vote is either by thumbs upping anyone that named an anime you want to see on the channel, or by repeated names. So if there's 3 different JoJo's, then that'll count as 3 votes for JoJo's, and then the top 5 winners of those will be reacted to. I'll just be reacting to the first episodes of those, and then that'll be considered a season of viewer suggested anime. Everything I reacted to up until now was season 0. From this point on, once I make my next video, that'll be season 1. And after finally reacting to all of those anime in that season, then you guys will vote for number 1 that you want me to continue out of those 5. So I'll make a poll probably on YouTube. That'll be the public poll. Anyone can come in, anyone can vote. You choose one anime that I continue past the first episode. And then we'll have our Patreon poll, where patrons can come and they can vote for the remaining 4 options that they'd want to continue past the first episode. So it's kind of like, if you become a patron, you can participate in both. If yours doesn't make it through the public poll, then you can have a chance of making it through the Patreon poll. And I think a lot of you guys are going to like this patron exclusive poll. So I'm just throwing that out there for you guys. It's an option if you want to join this tier. The next perk that you guys will get Now this one has been done by pretty much everyone known to man that has a Patreon and that does YouTube, and it's that your name will be posted at the end of the video, which, you know, doesn't sound too big, but I've added a twist to it, or not necessarily a twist, but a kind of a bonus to it, where I have special plaques that I have made for you guys. For each tier that you're in, you'll have a different plaque. Now this is another reason why it's taken so long to make this Patreon, is because working on these plaques, I had to do that. I wanted to make the page look all fancy schmancy with the tier images. I wanted it all to look cool, and I wanted it all to be perfect on the first go. So you guys will have your name at the end of the video. On top of that, you'll have a cool little nameplate behind it with a little design on the top, and the designs get cooler as you go up in tiers, and I still have more tiers to go with more cool ideas I want to implement. So the image should be right here, so you guys can see what the nameplate will look like. Your name will be posted on that at the end of the video, and on top of that, as another bonus, not one but two bonuses that you get, new patrons will all be publicly thanked, or personally thanked. I don't know how to say it exactly, but basically at the end of the video of your choice. So if you're big on Fire Force, you can say, yo, Cloudy, do you mind shouting me out at the end of the next Fire Force video? And then as soon as I get to that video, at the end of it, I will publicly thank you for joining the tier, because I very much appreciate any amount of support you can show, and so all new patrons will get a personal shout out from me. Next, we have, this is where things get a bit more spicy, but also a bit more important to the channel and to contributing to the channel itself. And we have our second tier, which is the Cloud Councilman, which you can join for $5. Now in this tier, you'll get all the previous rewards. So you get the shout out, you get everything from the first tier, and on top of that, you get the Councilman Discord role. Now this role does something. Unlike the first one, it's more than just a badge. You also get access to the Cloud Council room, where that'll be the place that I go whenever I want to add something or change something on the channel. I'll go there, post it, you guys can give your thoughts, tell me whether you think it's a good or bad idea, and then, you know, explain why. We can talk about it. And also, you can go there if you have anything you want to implement into the channel, anything you think would be cool, like maybe a series I could add, not like anime series, but like how I have viewer suggested anime. You could throw in another series idea in there, and then me and the other councilmen can talk about it. And also you can contact me personally through there. Now I'll be popping into the public chat every once in a while, but if you really want to talk to me directly, that would be the best place to go, because, you know, it's just me and the other councilmen in there, and I don't think it's going to be too overpopulated with councilmen, so you guys can talk to me directly there in case there's any concerns or anything you have, or you just want to chat, have a good time. And also your name will be upgraded to the gold plaque, which you should see right there. And this one, once I was making this one, that's when I started having the idea of like, okay, I want to make them look cooler as we go up. And so this one has a little bit more to it. The next one has a little bit more on top of that. And I've got some pretty crazy ideas for the later ones. So hopefully we can get to that eventually. But now, hold your horses. It's time for you guys to buckle up, because this is where things get huge. And this is the third tier, the Cloud Champions, which you could join for $10. Now I think a lot of you guys are going to be interested in this one especially. It's going to grant all of the previous rewards, so you get the access to the Councilman room, you get the shout out, you get everything that the other tiers get. But on top of that, you get the Champion Discord role, which pretty much just does the same thing as the Councilman Discord role, except it's like a step up from that. And then we also have sponsorship. You are correct, ladies and gentlemen. By joining this tier, you will be placed at sponsorship level 1, which means by joining this tier, you are guaranteed 4 reactions to any anime of your choice. Now, these 4 episodes are renewable, so every month that you continue as a Cloud Champion, you get 4 more episodes. So, say you want me to go through Claymore. Well, you get 4 episodes guaranteed of Claymore for this first month, Also, every month that you continue as a Cloud Champion, you get 4 more episodes. So if you want to get through a 12 episode series, it'll be 3 months as a Cloud Champion, and we will fly right through that series. Now, a bit of a disclaimer, I will say, just because you are guaranteed the 4 episodes for that month, that does not necessarily mean those 4 episodes will all be done by the end of that month. Because as you would imagine, say like 4 people join this tier, and so that's 16 episode reactions that I have to get to. All of that in a month seems very difficult for me to actually handle, but you are guaranteed those 4 episodes still, so they should come relatively soon. It's not going to be like 3 months until you finally get to see your anime. It should come relatively soon. And another disclaimer I do want to say is if too many people join this role, right now I set it at $10 because I think that's fair for where we are. I don't know if this page is going to blow up or if it's going to do trash. But if it does blow up and say we have 30 people in the Cloud Champions, that's 30 people that have 4 episodes guaranteed to them, and I don't know if I can handle that workload. I don't know if I can physically handle all of that work, so I may have to raise the price in the future. But right now we're chilling, we're cool, and we're rocking with $10 just to join this tier. You also will have your name posted probably at the top of the video, just so that anyone that comes in to watch this sponsored video, they'll know exactly who to thank in the comment section for bringing this series into the channel. And lastly, you'll be upgraded to the Platinum Plaque. Now this one, as you can see, there's a bit more added to it than the gold one, and I really like this one. I'd say this one's probably my favorite out of the 3 plaques, and I'm sure that'll change as we go further down this list. But that is all for the Patreon tiers, and now for you guys that aren't necessarily big on Patreon, we also have another way for you guys to show your support. Now, a couple people have come up to me asking if they could donate to the channel and or donate to me, and I've always told them that I'm working on a Patreon, and as soon as it's done, you can feel free to donate through that. And they've always told me that they weren't really big on Patreon, they just wanted to donate to me directly. They just wanted to slide me a couple bucks as their way of saying, you know, keep up the good work, I really like what you're doing, and I really appreciate that. And so I went out of my way to come up with a way that you guys can donate to me directly in case you don't want to sign up for like a monthly patron subscription, and that'll be through the PayPal link in the description. All you have to do is click the link, it'll take you straight to the page where you can just type in the amount and then send it straight to me. Easy peasy, that's all you gotta do. And this link will be in the bottom of this video in case you want to donate now, and it'll be in the bottom of all future videos from this point on, and maybe I'll tweak some past videos too, but you can also find it on my channel page at the top where you see the links right in the corner of my banner. You can click that and then you can donate through that. And if you ever have any questions or concerns regarding Patreon or PayPal, you can always contact me through my business email at the bottom of the description, zancrowyt@gmail.com. Just message me there and I will make sure to get back to you as soon as possible, and we can sort out any questions or concerns you may have there. But anyways, that is going to be the end of this Patreon / PayPal announcement video. Thank you guys so much for watching through the video. I'd very much appreciate if you guys would at least consider supporting the channel, because I would like to make this into a career. I'd like to make a living doing what I'm doing, and this is exactly the way for me to do so. So if you guys would like to help me out, you know, as a content creator, these would be 2 awesome ways to contribute to the channel. But even if you can't, don't feel bad, because I appreciate every little bit of support you guys can offer me, even if it is just, you know, adding watching my videos to your daily routine. You know, maybe you pop in every Friday to watch some Danmachi, or just checking out the channel. I don't even know what to say. Like, the support you guys have shown to the channel in the comments, it's insane. Like, I'm at a loss for words, and I'm so happy to be in this position that I'm in right now. So thank you guys for allowing me to follow my dreams, and hopefully you can consider helping me to actually make this a reality by following one of these methods. But with that all being said, I am going to head out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.